Here we are. We are back once again with the LG WT5480CW, and I've got a decently sized load of whites here. So, yeah. Let's get this thing going. Now, something that I learned, thanks to another person who was watching this, eSmart, you can set manual water levels on this machine. So I'll be trying that out with this load, seeing how that turns out. I'm really not going to spend too much time trying to get it loaded well because, well, there's no reason. It won't sense. There's no real reason for me to follow any loading guideline. Although what I do plan to do is start off with a lower water level to increase the concentration of detergent, and then I will increase as the cycle goes on, eventually until it reaches the rinse. And by the final rinse, it should be using a full tub of water. Okay, we've got the whites in there. Hopefully someone will end up joining the stream before I start the machine so I can show off this trick because it's really cool. Now, detergent-wise, it's whites, so you already know we got to give it the Billy Mays treatment. Got some clumps in there, but it'll sort itself out. Hello. Get that Billy Mays in here. Rest in peace. Oh, yeah. This is one of my friends, eSmart, who I'm in touch with on Discord, actually showed me this. We have been... he has a newer version, but mechanically the same as my machine. And we've been looking for different test modes and stuff on these machines because there's a bunch of them. And there's one where it'll run the normal cycles, except slightly modified, but you can select your own water level. Yeah, the Brazilian ones, except instead of between 1 and 16, you can only select between 1 and 10. That's just how my machine works. What else can I get in here? I got some powdered bleach. That can probably help because one of these shirts has yellowed beautifully. I'm going to add that once some more water. Yeah, there's my personal Discord server is in the description of this stream, but you should... I can invite you once I'm done with the stream to an actual washing machine Discord. It's not mine, but it's got a couple members in it. These could probably help out. Just eyeball it. It doesn't need too much. Metal in a Whirlpool front loader. Yeah, those pieces of junk probably does better with the metal than it does with actual clothes. Oh yeah, I haven't even put actual detergent in yet. No, it's not Maddox's server. I didn't know Maddox had a server. Yeah. Yeah. Good scoop in there. We don't need to be mindful since it's not an HE anymore. Oh. Well, at least with you guys, your standards are probably better when it comes to it, so they can't really jip you off that much. I'll never understand how you guys can boil your clothes, but hey, to each their own. Anyways. Oh yeah, Whirlpool direct drives. Direct drives are awesome. Hey, it's a direct drive. Alright, I'm going to throw this thing into the mode real quick. It's just power button and then spin speed and special use right after. And it displays a 7 like this. And we'll just send it over to whites. Not hot. Semi-warm is going to be hot in here as well. Yeah. Jack that up there. Turbo wash. Set the water level to 1 so that the water level, I'm going to set it low at first. It'll be kind of like how the LGs do it, the front loaders. I don't know if they do this over in not in America, but ours start off with a lower water level and then increase throughout the cycle so that you can get a more concentrated amount of detergent and then it'll slowly increase. I think I'll throw a little more detergent in there just for fun. I mean, the whites, this thing rinses excellently, and with me in control of the water level, I can definitely rinse it well. Also, just because it's a live stream, if you're going to watch, you might as well see some suds going on. Yeah, give it it's already going to do an extra rinse, so I think one more extra rinse would do it. Click the button. Thank you. My beeper seems quiet today. That's weird. All right. Yeah, I'd say we're good. Never mind. The magnet is not in place. Ah, shoot. I messed it up. Okay, let's just restart from the beginning. I remember the settings, so it shouldn't be that bad. Water level 1, extra rinse, turbo wash. Yeah, okay. I have 2 channels. My main one is, which I ironically rarely post on anymore, is centered around rail fanning content. So my server is centered around trains and stuff, but we discuss pretty much everything. Alright, so here's what it does for some reason. It will say 0, but if you pause and unpause real quick, it'll reveal the real cycle time, which is 1 hour and 1 minute. And it'll just skip the sensing process entirely because, well, it doesn't need to sense. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculously low amount, but it's whatever. I'll just stop it before it tries to drain and throw some more water in there if that's what it's going to try to do. I'll have to give you rolls and stuff once the stream is over because I'm doing this on my phone, so I can't really do both. Nope, the tub is just unlocked. These things are built like tanks, so this is going to be a very... No matter what happens, it's going to end up nice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch the cycle over to heavy duty so it's going to run for longer. It'll give me an opportunity to also run it on cold. There we go. Yep. I can make any European cry with this thing. 24 Celsius. Yeah, there's no need to boil the clothes if you've got a machine that can whack it out. You know, your guys' commercial washers, I've always wondered with that, how long it takes them to heat, given that it's going to be a pretty quick wash cycle if they're commercial machines, so thanks for letting me know about that. Yeah, the 2000 RPM stuff is nice. I wish that I had that. Then again, this thing, if I max it out at 1000... it'll still get it dry enough to where, like, for this load in an instance, 20 minutes in the dryer would get it all done fine. I'm not even going to get into the whole heat pump debate because I don't know anything about heat pumps. I've heard they're good. Oh yeah, this will be good for that concentrated scrubbing and stuff. That's odd. It's starting off on this agitation. I kind of didn't want it to do that. That's it. I'm gonna crank it into what I want it to do. Cotton normal. Because I know with cotton normal it'll do what I want. It's already at the water level. It shouldn't try to fill too much more. GE filter flow with a heater actually sounds nice. Oh, here we go. This should set up pretty nice. Oh yeah, here we go. It's not really wave force jets, but it'll do the trick. And then it always comes out of the holes in the bleach dispenser too. And now we get to do it the other way. But first, so it'll show actual cycle time. This is a neat little trick that I figured out. Is it spinning the same way? Nice. I guess we're getting 3. Or it blew a capacitor. Either way. We've got hot points over here, but it's basically just cheap GE. Then again, GE's cheap in its own. At least nowadays. Yeah, I've seen some of the Hoover, recently I've been getting back into twin tubs a little bit. And, yeah. Some of your guys' machines are awesome. Let's go see this out. Sir, why are you filling? What are you filling for, sir? You're not supposed to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Thank you. As an American, I can't even comprehend how fast 2,000 RPM is. Because even 1,000 RPM with this thing, with the lid open, has enough speed to just... The air coming out of this machine from all the way over here almost blows this sticky note off the wall, with the lid blocking most of it like this too. That looks like it's going pretty good. It's nice and sudsy. 900 G-force? Holy crap, dude. Our commercial washers get up to like 200 Gs. That's the highest I've seen. The thing is, most of our commercial machines over here only do like 400 RPM. It sucks. I imagine they're fast, dude. That sounds insane. Okay, I think that's enough concentrated scrubbing. I'm gonna actually turn it up a notch. I'm out of the test mode now. I have to... The Continental Gearbows near me don't go nearly that fast. How do I go about this? I know how to do this. I'll set the water level at 2 will probably be good enough for this. With turbo wash and an extra rinse. Send it. Oh yeah, no, dude, I'm totally down. Like, even though I've been into washers since I was a kid, when it comes to like all of the technical stuff, like especially when it comes to internationals, it like almost completely foreign to me. So that would be awesome if you could do that. This is a problem. So every time I do that, it actually kicks me out of the mode. So I'm going to need to commit to a specific water level for a while. But then I can just keep restarting. I'll try 2. But I'm going to have it on 0, unfortunately. I'm personally not a fan of the Tide detergent. When it comes to detergents, my favorite most recently has been this All Fresh and Clean. Yeah, no, I've heard your guys' detergent is pretty weak. No offense. Do you know anything about that shitbox Dyson one that was made that had like the counter rotating tub? I heard that thing was a piece of junk. Also, I'm pretty sure you can buy, like, American detergent if you just go on Amazon. I'm pretty sure they'll just ship it straight to you still. Yeah, one of my friends has a Maytag Neptune. Water. Dang it. Does it know what I want it to do? This thing doesn't understand what I want it to do, I don't think. Oh, now it does. Yeah, I mean, anything can break from user error. I also feel like that would just tangle up your clothes a lot. Add more water. Bro, just add more water. I'm trying to get it to... You could just brick, like, you could just brick one of those, and it'd be fine, is what you're telling me? Okay. Let's just retry this. I'll set the water level to 3 this time, and hopefully that'll be enough for it. Why is it load sensing? Yeah, we'll go 5 hours. See what that does. Oh! I get it. It's just showing it in a different way, but it's the same thing, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, that makes some more sense now. I've always wanted to see someone try to brick one of these. It would be sad, but I'm pretty sure that it'd be fine, honestly. I think it'd be a similar situation. I've seen his channel before. I've seen some of the stuff he did. That Hoover piece of shit. Here we go. Now we're getting some jets. This is what I was waiting for. Oh, my Discord user is Trainman123, no capitals, and there's no spaces. If there's 2 of them at the top of the server list, it should be the one that's on Do Not Disturb. This thing likes doing wave force a lot in this mode. Man, I'm thirsty. I'm kidding. This seems like a decent amount of water. I'd like to see some more though. I'm gonna crank the water level up to 4. Oops. All right, thank you. $24 still. 75 degrees. That's actually pretty hot. In the winter, my cold water is 52. So I think that's like 15 Celsius, I think. This is perfect. This is the water level I was looking for. Oh yeah, older machines really built like tanks. Okay, I've decided this is the cycle I'm going to stick with, so I'm going to add 2 extra rinses because that's what this cycle is going to need. Also, we'll keep the water level at 4 for now. Nice. It's cool having multiple. I don't have multiple machines, but I have a road reflector for whatever reason. No, you're the only one. Some other people might show up later. If someone does, it's probably going to be Jerome Davis. He shows up sometimes. Let me see if I can get a good view of this. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let me grab a microfiber so we can see if there's a turnover. Well, obviously there's turnover, but I'm curious as to how much. Pause it, shove it down the middle. See if we can get turnover. Oh, I've got suds on my hands now. Yeah, I wish I had an old direct drive. Although this one also is a tank, even though it's not a real direct drive. Nice. That fill really brought a lot of water in. Wait for us again. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. That was a good one. I really hope it's not flickering on your end. Because on my end, it was flickering for a second there. Ah, shoot. My bad, bro. I I'm trying to find a light that won't do that, and so far I've been a little unsuccessful. I think it is my frame. I might have to. It's because I'm doing this at 60 FPS. I might bump it down to 30 in the next stream because I can't do it midstream, I don't think. A fluorescent would fix it. It's just that it's pretty hard to find those in America in like a flashlight type situation. Oh no, I can change it right now, I think. I sure can. There we go. I'm gonna zoom a little, see if we can actually see any turnover, really. I mean, you can kind of see it happening. I think I'm gonna once again increase the water level. Just one more notch, just to see if I can get better turnover. Huh? 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 I guess it's time to drain. I guess we're draining now. Dang. Well. Oh well. I guess it's time for the end of the wash cycle. Oh well. Well. Let's get a quick spray rinse and an interim then. I've never seen it do that before. Oh, the drum's locked. I can't spray rinse. Alright. Guess we'll go straight into a interim spin then. We'll just do an interim at 220 RPM. That'll work. It's either that or full speed spin, and I don't want to do full speed spin. I think I suds locked it. I suds locked it I've never suds locked this machine. Then again, it's in test mode, so. This is turning whack. First it started off normal and now we're... Yeah, I don't want it to suds lock too much. I'm not concerned about this part because that's... WaveForce does that anyways, so... It's a little sudsy, I think. Just a little bit. You can see it through the holes. Oh, that's a lot of suds, actually. That's more than I thought there was. I wonder if it's like, oh no, you can't see it through there, so that's a good sign. Okay, there's a little. The bleach powder shouldn't sud up, so I'm not sure. Are these the... Oh yeah, this is an actual Suds cake almost. Well, that's nice. At least we know they're clean. It's less of shaving foam. This is... Shaving foam would be if it was more concentrated, in my opinion, but they're too aerated. Well, I guess we could do a Wazkamat style rinse and just throw it for 3. Oh my god, just go into the mode. Thank you. Here is another thing that I learned. If you put this machine on spin only in the water adding, the manual water level thing, and then you set it here, so it'll show cycle time. I'll do a spray rinse after this. I could do it with the hose, actually, so yeah, I'll just leave it like this, because what it's going to do here is it's going to do a crash, basically, because it knows it's on spin only, so it won't add water, so instead it's just going to spin at 30 RPM forever, like this. It'll never progress in the cycle at all, it's just going to stay like this. So if there's a better time to do a spray rinse, it's going to be now. Huh. I don't know if I can do a spray rinse. I don't think the hose is connected up. Where is the end of the hose? It's over here. Oh, it's connected to a sprinkler, yeah. Well, there is another way I can do the spray rinse. How much you want to bet it's still going? It is. It'll just do this forever. Although, it gets concerningly hot over here when I do this, so I don't like doing that for long. Well, now that the tub is unlocked, I can spray rinse. Here we go. Oh, the stream crashed? That's probably because I went outside. This is a very effective spray rinse for sure. It's doing a great job. It'd probably do better if I used the actual just cold water inlet. That's somehow better. All right. I feel safe enough to throw this into high-speed spin, and it won't suds lock. And I accidentally just skipped through all the test modes again, so hopefully it doesn't shred the clutch. We got lucky. The problem with going 220 straight out of the gate, the reason I do high-speed spin is because it'll slowly ramp up until it hits 250, and then it'll just start going all the way to 1,000. So that's why I feel like this might be better. We'll know if it's going to suds lock because we're going to hear it beforehand. I'm just going to put my hand over this already. All right, here we go. I think we're good. Yeah, we sound good. The suds are trying to fly away. My back plate does that because I'm missing 2 screws because I just didn't attach it right. Oh yeah, all the suds that were hiding under there, they're coming out now. They're flying out of the machine. Alright, made it to 1,000. Kill it. I'm gonna use this time to actually... I'm going to take off the back panel and run it with the back panel off so I have an excuse to put it back on properly. Give me a second so I can pull the machine out. I said it's pulled out far enough. Get my screwdriver. Unscrew the 2 screws because you really don't need all of them, I don't think. The only reason it rattles so much is because half of the thing isn't even attached, so it just bangs against. But if I put it in that slot, then it won't make that noise. Shoot. Oh, there's my screw. All right, let's rip this bad boy off. Yeah, here's what it looks like inside. Cool. All right, let's throw this thing back on. It operates just fine, okay. Throw it into the mode. We'll go... You know what? Just to get it over with, I feel like, because I don't want it to be too long. I'm going to do the bedding cycle. The bedding cycle, for some reason, is really short on this mode. Crank it up to level 5. Give it an extra rinse. Actually, it won't spray rinse on this mode, so I'm not going to use it. Also, it'll limit the spin speed, too. Speed wash it is, even though I'm not a big fan of speed wash. I've got to reset it back to 5 though, or it'll try to do 7. Oh, I can make mine do that. All I have to do is when it's in the high speed spin on test mode, just knock the motor out of place and it'll just run it will, while full speed, it'll run the motor in the opposite direction at full force so it can do an emergency slowdown. I've done it a couple of times. It sounds interesting. Why can't I select turbo wash on the speed wash cycle? Now my washer's tweaking. What? All right. New plan. New plan. We'll set it to cotton normal. on the 5 water level, because I can always change the cycle whenever I need to. No fabric softener because I'm going to do a full tub rinse. This is just the first rinse, and so I don't want to do it too much. Water. There we go. That's funny. My machine must have thought there was too much water in it or something. And if we go back here, you can see the drum spinning. Yeah, just snapping the spider completely in half like that definitely means it has some power. That used to be white. That shows how long I've had the machine. I've run full cycles with the back panel off. It shouldn't do anything. Oh, true. It might warp the cabinet. Yeah, I should put it back on. I didn't think about that. Oh, I also see another reason that it was rattling so much. I had put this on backwards, so... Yeah, I'll do that. That's user error and a half right there. I can't believe I did that. Putting the back panel on completely the wrong way. Surprised that it even fit. All right, back panel's back on. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, no, this is a very strong machine. This has the full power motor, not the weak ones that they put in the machines now. It also has a better suspension. Once it starts agitating, it won't. That's why after this rinse, I'm going to do an extra one where I'm going to fill the whole tub. It's very deceiving. All right. You know, I'm honestly surprised. I thought level 5 would be halfway up the drum, but that's not. So that's interesting. Okay. We got one little spurt. That was it. Yeah, see, that's... It ain't exactly clear, but it's not exactly not clear either. This is where we're going to start seeing it, though. Yeah, see, now it's kind of getting murky. Yeah, I'd prefer if it was a little more clear. It's a very strong agitation. Or I could just increase the level of this one. I think I might do that. Okay, this thing needs to chill out, dude. Unless it does wave force again here. Okay. Nope. It's... Okay. I'm gonna throw it into test mode. I'm gonna abandon the manual water level thing and have test mode fill it as much as I can, and then throw it onto the bedding cycle, and that should allow it to fill up all the way. And that should give us enough water for a pretty good rinse. Use the yellow softener. If I was to make a front loader, I would definitely keep water usage in mind. I would not have it like how the usual ones are, just like below the door glass. In my opinion, front loaders should always have the water line at least an inch above the door glass. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you gave me full reign to create a front loader, it would become... It would be like a hard mount. You'd have to bolt it to the floor. I wish I knew a way that I could take off this entire panel. Just get the whole front of the machine off. It would be cool, but I'd have to figure out something to support up. Yeah. So, just shut off, because that's the max it'll fill in test mode. Now all I have to do is set it to the bedding cycle. Let it fill up the rest of the way. Whole cabinet removed and still washed. That sounds awesome. I've strategically placed this GoPro mount here, not because I use them too often, but because this machine on the bedding cycle does an agitub motion, and when I'm using the bedding cycle, I'll take one of the GoPro mounts and I'll actually put it on there, but no GoPro. And then it'll just create a lot of turbulence in there. I mean, it'll already create turbulence with just the mount there. Yeah, just throw the timer on the floor and send it off. Not throw it, but... This isn't even the max water level. And it's already going around pretty good. This, once this is filled up all the way, plus a spray rinse afterwards, is going to be just enough. Okay, my idea for a commercial washer is you take this, you put baffles on the sides, 4 baffles on each one, and then the tub is angled 45 degrees. Or, this is even better, you have it sideways and then you put hydraulics in it so that the drum can go up and go down. So it can basically do both. And then keep the impeller on the bottom as well. You're getting the best of both worlds that way. It starts the cycle as a front loader, then it'll go in, fill more, do a top load, and then it'll go back down to front load for the spin, because you know that's going to be faster. I have some Primus built Maytag machines near me. Those things are monsters. They don't use nearly enough water to my liking, but and I don't have any ISPO machines near me. Unfortunately, near me, it's all Dexters. A few Wascomats thrown in there. Just some. Although the Wascomats really work. Yeah, our unbreakable machine over here is the Wascomat Generation 4 series. Generation 4 and 3. And yet I found one with a broken door lock and I had to abort the cycle and take home wet sheets. $70. Oh, that's insane. I'm about to make the Europeans cry again. Got colder. Your washers might spin better than ours, but ain't nothing gonna get anything clean like a full tub of water like this. Then again, I'm rinsing, so. The agitation will pick up soon. Yeah, I feel like your guys' heating water thing has definitely gotten to the point where you guys have pretty much mastered it, so I don't really see it as much of a complaint anymore. It's less of a nuisance and more of just like, I don't really understand why you guys need that too much. Yeah, I saw an LG top loader that had metal lint filters, and it did this same motion, and it really got the water moving in there. I'm jealous of that machine. A couple minutes into this, for shits and giggles, I'm going to throw it into the auto water mode again and just see what it tries to do. I'll confuse the hell out of it. I'll set it to the lowest water level with the full tub, and it'll be so confused. Yeah, I've never liked the Whirlpool, any Whirlpools actually, apart from their direct drives. Yes, give us some real agitation. Show us what you can kick up. Something I want to do in the future, I've got this whole basket of like old clothes and stuff, although I'm probably not going to use all of it. I want to throw it all in the machine, and because this machine has 14 cycles, including the stain removal cycle and rinse and spin cycles, throw in 12 doses of detergent, and then go through every single cycle on the dial. I did know that Fisher & Paykel made the motor. And I want to see when I'm doing that, not just what happens to the clothes, but I'm also really curious as to just how the machine's going to act a lot of the time. Welcome back, Blue. All right. Now let's throw it back into that test mode and see what it tries doing. See if it tries tweaking out on us. Caught normal. The lowest water level. Send it off. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I have a feeling it's going to try to do wave force, actually, so I'm going to hold the power button just in case. No, please don't be that stupid. Oh, it's doing wave force. It's just doing it at a respectable speed. Nice. Okay, it's not that stupid. Maybe it crashed. No? It's going. The best HE washer made by Whirlpool is none of them. I'm just saying. They were all pretty bad. But for them, just saying, I think it was. The Calypso. I wasn't even thinking about the Calypso. Yeah, the Calypso solos.
If I turn down here, you can see.
All right. Oh, it did. I don't think it likes that. It doesn't sound too healthy when it does that. What if I ask it to fill more? That's actually agitating pretty well. Yeah, I'm going to ask it to fill more, just see what it does. I'll ask it to fill to 10. And then add water plus. Today's episode of how to confuse the shit out of your washer. No way, it's actually doing it, bro. What? Who does this guy think he is? I love the catalyst, dude. How high is it gonna go? I guess it's just not gonna do it this time. Maybe that was just like a fluke or something. Anyways, let's see if I can crash it with a full tub of water. I'm curious. You can. You can indeed crash it with a full tub of water. Oh, no, it knows better. LG removed WaveForce because they're money hogs. And they wanted something new. Is it agitating? On spin only? Oh, I know why. Okay, guys, this is the, we are doing a wash cycle on the spin only cycle. Maybe if I do... Maybe that'll knock some sense into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Is it going to try to do WaveForce? Bro. What is this thing doing? What is it doing, bro? This is an experience and a half right here. Wave force on the spin-only cycle. Well, not exactly. Close enough. I never thought that you could wash clothes on the spin-only cycle. Oh, we're going the other way. What is happening? I think I know why. I'm going to try doing the same thing. But Oh, here's something interesting. I can now no longer change the water level. It is only 10. What if I tell it to add more? Oh, it can't. It's smart now. You know what? Let's just see what happens. To the 6 people watching, you have just joined into some shit you don't even know. And now, I present to you wave force on the spin-only cycle. I'm going to check RPMs, because this may have actually crashed at this time. Never mind. It's time to agitate on the spin-only cycle once more. Yeah, no, like, what is happening? What if I unplug it and plug it back in? Will it be smart enough then? Maybe it will drain. Nope. No draining. No nothing. And if that doesn't help, my next solution is throw it in a bag of rice. Nope. It still only lets me select 10. Well, let's see what happens now. Now that we've reset it. Please just drain the water. I just want you to drain the water so I can move on with my life. Get this stream done with. No, don't do it. Is it sensing? No, now we're just not doing anything. Okay. You heard that, right? It tried checking for a hall sensor. Don't agitate again. Don't agitate again. There's no reason for me to plead. It's going to agitate again. Yep. It's agitating. On the spin-only cycle. I'm tired of this. I can't drain it in test mode. It won't let me go past the fill modes because it's too high of a water level. Please work. Thank you. There's a sock in here. What are you doing? Well, this stream was an experience and a half. Now that some water's drained out, Let's see if now it'll do anything. Huh? I just did a thing. Okay, hang on. What button did I press that did that? You guys saw that, right? I tried putting in the sequence for that, and it just showed up as no spin. I'm going to try to toy around real quick, see if I can make it do that again. It's trying to send me a message. It's like it doesn't want me to. New idea. Spin-only cycle. Oh, okay. Okay, it's still saying 10 water level. Well, let's see what it tries doing now. Oops. Now we're good. I think. Please be smart. There we go. Now we're actually doing something. Something useful. It may look like it's draining slowly, but this drain hose is bigger than any drain hose you'd have in the UK. I'm just saying, it's this big. It can drain a lot of water out. Oh my gosh. Guys, look, there's actual clothes in here. I forgot about those. Okay, now I'm gonna make it do that again and just see what happens. Let's see what hose number 4 does. Or, oh, it just sets it to cotton normal. Go! Thank you. Alright. Now let's see what happens if I throw it into the water, into the manual fill mode on spin only. Will it agitate once more? Is it going to wave force? Nope. Instead, I believe it has successfully crashed this time. With water in it. Good. This is what I wanted it to do. No, it's slowing down. No, it's not. That's it. We crashed it. Now I have an excuse to throw it into test mode. Yay! Pass through all those. Now for a spray rinse, and instead of spray rinse, I mean let's just do wave force until it drains all the water out. Away we go. Now that's a spray rinse. Look at that jet right there. Actually, no, look at this one. pulling 700 watts on an LG. Oh no, it drains slower this way. I don't know why. Oh no, we're not between, we're over. We're over by quite a bit. All right, that's enough of that. Let's send it into full speed spin. It's a little sudsy, but that is to be expected. I still think it rinsed just fine. Starting off a little out of balance. It'll sort itself out. It might not sort itself out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. See? There was just a little too much water in it. That's going to be quite off balance for 1,000 RPM though. Oh, it's hitting the... Maybe we should fix that. Oh, that was really out of balance. What was I thinking? Holy crap, that was out of balance. Okay, I think we're good now. Sprinkle some water over them. Hey, and now we have an excuse to do a mini spray rinse type thing. That was good enough. Hey man, I really appreciate that. That's a nice thing you're doing for people. It'll sort itself out. I'm confident it'll sort itself out this time. There we go. That is beautifully sorted out. I'm in the works on a series comparing and finding out the differences, and it's just overall trying to figure out what's better. The HE top loaders, the more traditional top loaders, or the front loaders. I've got 4 loads that I'm doing in each of them to figure as tests to help figure it out. I've gone through 2 of them so far. I need to edit the second one, and that video is going to come out pretty soon. So far, all I have left to do is heavy duty and delicates loads, and I do have a GE dryer. How to not wash this. That's genius. I don't know how I didn't come up with that. The back panel might not be on as well as I thought. Silence. Nah, it's useless. Instead of boil washing wool, you should put it on the self-clean cycle. That's definitely how you don't wash that. Actually, that might go really bad considering it's spin wash and wool might send it out of balance. Yeah, that's probably not going to be a good idea. Well, we're done. That was certainly eventful. Time to rip the duct tape off and call it a night. All right. I will see you guys. I still need to put the washer back. I will see you guys around. Well, I've got a few sweaters that I have washed in the past before. They get super heavy. I mean, when those are spinning out, it bogs down the drain so much that like a full load of actual just normal everyday clothes in there will put less stress on the drain pump than it trying to spin out 3 sweaters. So wool is pretty heavy sometimes. Although that might just be because of the way that top loaders work. Yeah. All right. Man, that's funny. Distribution speed washes. All right, well, I'm going to end off the stream here. I'll keep talking to you over Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or probably when that video comes out. Peace.